Hello there, Geminis. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of April the 13th through the 19th. I'm so happy to have you here sharing some time with me today. I also appreciate all the thumbs ups, all the shares on this video, and all the comments. Plus, of course, I appreciate all of you buying private readings from me. It is because of all of your support, no matter what level you're supporting me at, that I am able to do what I love to do for a living. So, once again, thank you very much. Now, let's see what kind of cards come up for you, Gemini. I'm still kind of shuffling and not feeling like I'm done yet, which tells me you guys have a lot on your minds right now. A lot on your minds. If we were doing a private reading, I would tell you guys, okay, I need you to breathe, try to relax. Feel like you guys may not be very relaxed right now, Geminis. Even more so than the other signs. It's very understandable in the days that we're living in that relax. Maybe that's a little bit of a luxury for some people, but you guys seem to be stressing a little harder than some of the other signs I've read for so far this week, which there's only 3 others, so we're not seeing a whole lot yet. Okay, so we're going to take a peek at your cards here in a sec. All right. You guys have a lot of strategizing and thinking going on this week. All right, so let's look at Monday. Gemini's 6 of Swords showing up in reverse. This is telling me that there was something that you felt like was negative or was dragging you down or holding you back, and you have decided to move back to whatever that was. Could be an eating habit, some kind of consciousness altering substance that you're putting into your body. Could be a thought pattern, could be a toxic relationship, something that you know was holding you back or dragging you down. We see you moving back into that Monday. Obviously, you're going to have some kind of reason for that. So no judgment here, but just be aware. Make sure that's really what you want to do. On Tuesday, you have the 7 of Clubs showing up in reverse. 7 of Clubs in reverse is telling me that you had some kind of boundaries up between yourself and other people or another person. And somebody's kind of trampling on those boundaries is what I'm feeling, Gemini. I don't think you're voluntarily letting that boundary down. I think somebody's just trying to act like they didn't hear you say that you don't want to do this or that you don't want that to happen or whatever. They're trying to play dumb and just trample right over your boundary. The real question here is, how are you going to handle that? Are you going to let them trample your boundary, or are you going to stand up and say, hello? That's totally up to you. Now, let's look at Wednesday, Gemini. As you guys have the 5 of Swords showing up here in reverse. This is one of the cards that I really feel like you're strategizing. You are bringing peace to a situation. For some of you, you are the mediator between 2 people who are having a hard time being on the same page, or 2 groups of people possibly. But for some of you, this is a situation where you've sort of been verbally sparring back and forth or debating back and forth with somebody else, and you've decided, you know what, I'm gonna bring it into the sparring or the debating. I just want peace in this situation, and I think you're strategizing. I don't think that this is just you're letting it go. I think you're doing this in a very strategic way, Geminis. All right. Thursday, Geminis, you guys have the falling tower showing up. Now, a lot of people trip on the tower. It is a rough card, but it's only the beginning of the rest of the story. And so when we get to the rest of the story, it ends well. Just the start is rough. So when we have a tower, Gemini, this just means that there's something in your life that was making you feel secure, that you probably thought was going to be there for an indefinite period of time. This can be a job. This can be a relationship. This can be a vehicle, this can be a home, this can be a lot of different things. Something that made you feel secure, that you did not foresee leaving your life, is suddenly and unexpectedly just disappeared from your experience one way or another. Okay? So yes, it's rough. You might have to have some time to catch your breath and get your legs back under you. But the rest of the story with the tower is that whatever this is that left your life so suddenly, that used to make you feel secure, now you're being forced to look around for other things that can make you feel secure. And what you're finding is that there are other things out there that can replace what you used to have and that actually are better than what you used to have. So this is the beginning of a process that leads you to a place that you're better off before this than what you were before this ever happened. So there you go. All right. Let's look at Friday. Seven of Swords. This is my all-out strategy card, guys. You guys are definitely doing some strategy. This is picking up the pieces, so it's appropriate that it would follow straight up after a Tower card. It is picking up the pieces. It's making strategy. It's putting plans together. It's figuring out how to turn lemons into lemonade. That's exactly what this card is on Friday. You're already working on getting that lemonade manifested out of those lemons. I like it. Saturday, it's a quick recovery. For a Tower card, that's a quick recovery. It's quick to get back on your feet that fast. Saturday, you've got the Two of Coins showing up. Two of Coins just tells me that you're keeping everything in balance. For a lot of you, this is going to be financially. You may be robbing Peter to pay Paul, but you're getting everything covered that needs to be covered. But for a lot of you, this keeping everything in balance could be about time, having enough family time, enough personal time, enough time to work on investments or, side hustles or just creating income, however that happens for you. But this is, having a lot on your plate and handling it all gracefully. Might feel hectic to you, but other people see you as handling it gracefully. And then on Sunday, we do have the Knight of Cups showing up in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse, Gemini, just tells me that you're feeling a little bit like you may be feeling pessimistic about one of three things, basically. This could be about the romantic relationship that you're in right now that you're feeling pessimistic about. It could be about romantic relationships in general, or it could be that you're feeling pessimistic about people in general, okay? One way or the other is how that normally manifests, all right? I think for a lot of you, this is about people in general. I feel like a lot of you Geminis really could be heavy duty. Geminis could be heavy duty laden with preppers. There's a lot of energy about being prepared that comes up with that reading this week. Okay. All right. So, Geminis, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, stay well. Look out for your neighbors. Look out for your loved ones. And I'll see you all back here next week. Peace out.